This is his album called Father of Four. Here with the song Cloud with help from Cardi B. Offset.
She accused her estranged husband Offset of sharing an explicit clip of them, revealed he'd shadowed her every move with threats of a deadly finale, and, just to twist the dagger, mentioned a certain NFL star who'd stepped in to pick up the pieces. Fans thought they'd heard every scandal this hip-hop power couple could muster. That late-night rant proved they'd only scratched the surface. Tonight we're unpacking the receipts, legal landmines, and surprise sideline romance that turned rap's messiest marriage into a potential felony case.
Both of y'all wrong. Both of y'all. This is not right. This is how been talking.
So what went down?
And we're starting at the very moment their fairy tale began to crack. When Cardi and Offset secretly married in 2017, the industry crowned them hip-hop royalty. Inside 2 years, cheating rumors seeped into every gossip column. They separated in 2020, reconciled, clashed again in tweets, and by August, Cardi filed for divorce, telling followers she was done patching bullet holes with Band-Aids.
For the past couple of months, I've been very quiet, but I've been going through a lot of stuff that I keep to myself. Every time he knows that I go out of town, he harasses me. He leaves me voice notes, trying to put my self-esteem to the ground, and I'm so tired of it.
Fast forward to January 14th, live stream tears as Cardi accused Offset, and even his mom, of siphoning cash from her joint account. She dropped the stream, he dropped heart eye emojis, and fans convinced themselves the drama had peaked. Little did they know the next eruption would eclipse every scandal before. But nothing prepared them for the bomb Cardi dropped on March 29th.
This guy, right, is upset because I sent his girlfriend text messages of him begging me.
40,000 listeners tuned in expecting gossip. They got a potential crime confession. Cardi's voice trembled, then hardened. He sent a private video of us to the guy I was talking to.
Everyone's like, leak the sex tape. Guys, you're never gonna see a sex tape from me. It's not gonna happen, so.
Y'all know what that is? The room gasped. She continued. Offset had been calling, texting, popping up at venues, hinting that if he couldn't have her, no one would. She never used the full phrase, murder-suicide.
Begging me, saying he was gonna take away his life. Begging me, saying he's gonna take away my life.
Opting for deadly threat. But her meaning was razor clear. The space ended abruptly. Screen recordings traveled faster than a chart-topping hook. Within minutes, #Protect Cardi trended worldwide, and legal Twitter dove in.
Then I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it.
By dawn on April 1st, people dropped the first polished recap. April 2nd saw Reality T publish direct quotes from the space. 3 separate attorneys weighed in, noting that in both Georgia and California, distributing intimate footage without consent can mean 5 years behind bars and a 5-figure fine. Offset stayed radio silent, but fans combed his archive and reposted a 2021 tweet. I own my mistakes, but y'all love drama, turning it into a supposed admission. Silence became its own statement, and a new rumor storm rolled in to fill the vacuum. Enter rapper BIA. She resurrected whispers that Cardi had strayed first, posting a sly subtweet. Funny how the loudest in the room owe me $1 million for proof.
Yeah, I'm a stand-up nigga, got my bands up nigga, you don't wanna see this stuff.
Cardi snapped back in real time. I got that bag ready, sweetie, but bring the footage. Less than an hour later, Offset liked BIA's post, virtually co-signing the shade. TikTok split into #Team Receipts and #Team Clout. Lawyers on podcasts called Cardi's $1 million dare high-risk PR genius. If BIA coughs up proof, Cardi's credibility shatters. If she doesn't, Cardi looks unbothered and generous. Either way, the internet kept score, and one unexpected player slid onto the field. Whispers about Cardi and Buffalo Bills wide receiver Stefon Diggs began with a shady paparazzi shot in Miami on February 16th. Fans dismissed it until Coachella. On April 13th, a viral sideline clip showed Diggs spinning Cardi beneath neon palms like they'd practiced the move for years.
Offset is now happy for Cardi B that she is moving on with Stefon Diggs. So Cardi B and Stefon Diggs were out in New York recently.
Offset's reaction, a surprisingly upbeat Instagram comment, happy for
And
her
a fan
far.
commented and said Offset is somewhere punching
Supported,
the air.
sarcastic,
Offset came back
no one
responding
knew,
to the fan and
but
said,
comment
"I'm happy for
trackers
her," but two
recorded a
exclamation
60% spike in hashtag set it Offset posts within an hour. One rumor, never verified, claimed Diggs was the recipient of Offset's explicit clip. If true, that elevates private drama into potential courtroom evidence. If Cardi proves Offset shared that video, prosecutors could brand it revenge porn, felony territory. Divorce filings may be amended to cruel treatment, entitling her to a larger cut of community assets. Labels grow twitchy in scandal season. Offset's solo project quietly slid from May to TBD, while Cardi's sponsorship partners inserted morality clauses overnight. Meanwhile, Offset hints at countersuit, citing defamation. Every new headline nudges negotiations toward nuclear or settlement. Yet the harshest verdict might emerge not from court, but from group chats and trending tabs. By April 15th, the hashtag tally told its own story. #ProtectCardi, 1.3 million tweets. #SetItOffset, 780K, neutral memes, 300K, and climbing. TikTok edits splicing Cardi's space audio over Offset concert footage, pulled 12 million views in 48 hours. A Snap poll on Shade Room's IG story logged 62% siding with Cardi, 24% with Offset, 14% need more tea. The data is loud. Internet court leans Cardi's way, for now, but virality is fickle. One leak, one apology, one unexpected collab can flip sentiment overnight. Cardi's attorneys are assembling digital breadcrumbs. Offset has days to issue a formal response before filings proceed. If Stefon Diggs confirms he received that illicit clip, prosecutors could be drafting charges before summer tour dates even post. Yet hip-hop history shows reputation comebacks are real. Jay-Z after The Elevator, Kanye after 808s, even Offset after previous infidelity storms. The question isn't just who's right, it's who controls the narrative. Is this the scandal that finally snaps Seti and Cardi's dynasty? Or the ignition spark for Cardi's next era of dominance? Your turn? Drop a comment. Team Cardi, Team Offset, or Team just give us the receipts, and smash that subscribe, because when the next text leaks or the courtroom doors swing open, you'll hear it here first.
I want my apology by noon. I'll let y'all know if I get the apology. If I don't, it's going to be hell. I'm exposing every thing. Everything. Thank you.